world welterweight title. Here we go now. LaRouche, the taller of the two by about 2 or 3 inches.
Oh, nice left hand by Benny. Oh, Benny don't seem to be wasting too much time, Joe. He came right back with a back roundhouse kick, catching LaRouche right on the side of the head.
Benny is normally a slow starter. According to him, it takes him about 3 rounds to really warm up and get going, and then he's really a jet. So we'll see how it goes tonight. Good kidney kick by LaRouche. That kick by Benny picked off by the left glove of Tom LaRouche. Good left hand by Benny the Jet. Caught LaRouche high in the forehead.
By the way they're coming out, Joe, it don't seem like they're going to take too much time to get to know each other. They're coming out right away, and they're starting to mix up a series of different kicks and punches. Benny working that left hand from the back pretty regularly here. He's trying to come back with that back roundhouse kick, which he caught LaRouche with a little earlier in the round.
Carlos, you made a point earlier in the evening about the size of Benny's legs. He's a little man, but boy, his legs really are.
And that's why Benny has had so many knockouts with his legs, Joe, because of the size and the power of them.
Round 1 nearing an end. Oh, good right hand by LaRouche. Caught Benny on the chin. And Benny says, yeah, nice shot. I see it. And Benny jumps right back. Round 1 in the books. 11 more to go.
Does have the reach.
All right, round 2 coming up for the world welterweight title.
Benny coming out, and right away he sticks a defensive side kick, keeping LaRouche away from him and using that to keep him out of distance of throwing that right hand. If you'll notice, both fighters are lifting up that front leg in a motion to stop the opponent from going to that leg sweep, which does do a lot of damage.
Sweep kick by Benny the Jet. And then he worked on the body a little bit. Both boxers seem very intense.
If you'll notice, the Jet is fighting southpaw this fight. He wanted a challenge, and what he wanted to do was just see if he could fight a complete fight under pressure from that southpaw side. And to this point, he seems to be following his game plan. Both fighters are very aware of that low kick, and they're checking them leg kicks. Both LaRouche and Urquidez are very good at that. Seems to me that LaRouche is trying a little too hard to land that right hand now, and he's kind of just leading with it. Although he's starting to make that left hand work for him now in a jabbing motion. There goes that right hand again, just falling short though. Benny trying to go for the leg sweeps.
Benny the Jet put him down for the first time in his career, and another left hand connects. And round 2 is over.
Coach LaRouche is a little awkward. He's coming in and out, and he's getting close to finding him.
Good point. Spinning back kick by Benny caught the back of the head of LaRouche.
Also, Benny's really looking sharp in that with those side steps.
Round 5. Each fighter has been knocked down once so far.
Correction, Benny hasn't been off his feet yet.
That's right, you're right, he slipped. That was a slip, wasn't it?
Benny catching LaRouche with a front leg sweep, and they're coming right back with a straight left. Benny's working that low and high technique now, and he's catching LaRouche with that all night long. For some reason, LaRouche seems to just be dropping that right hand, and Benny's coming right over the top with that left. There's another left.
The corner of Tom LaRouche yelling, be patient, be patient.
Left roundhouse kick by Benny, just glancing up at LaRouche. If you notice that, he switched back to a regular orthodox fighting stance of Tom LaRouche with a left hook right to the head. I don't think LaRouche caught that. He's fighting right out of the regular fighting stance again.
Good balance by Benny the Jet. Sweep kick negated by Benny's balance.
A nice back kick by Benny. I've seen him put a lot of the Oriental fighters down with that back kick to the body, and then he comes right back with body shots with the hands. Benny's really starting to pick LaRouche apart now.
Good left hand, straight left hand by Benny the Jet stops the advance of LaRouche. This is round 5.
Now the Jet switched back to southpaw. I think he's really showing a lot of intelligence in this fight because he's really confusing LaRouche.
Oh, good left hand by the Jet. And LaRouche really is saved by the bell. Benny forcing the fight now?
Yes, he is.
All right, round 6. This one's scheduled for 12 for the World Welterweight title. Tom LaRouche, the Canadian champion. Benny the Jet, the World Karate Association Super Lightweight champion. 56-0 is Benny. Good left leg to the face. LaRouche shaking his head as if to say, I'm not hurt, I'm not hurt.
And I think he's only doing that, Joe, to psych Benny out. It's only evident that LaRouche has been hurt several times in this fight.
This is round 6. And now we can see that the mouth of Tom LaRouche is bloody.
I think Benny being a little over anxious right there with that overhand left. He's knocked out 90% of his opponents, so I think he knows that he's hurt LaRouche a few times in this fight, and he's trying to end it here before a home crowd audience. Although on the other hand, LaRouche is a game opponent like we expected when he came, and he came to fight tonight. So I think Benny's going to have to slow it down a little, take his time again, and set LaRouche up.
Kick to the belly area.
Nice right uppercut by LaRouche there inside. LaRouche starting to throw a little bit of stuff when he gets inside there. Trying to measure him with that left front kick. They're both sticking that front kick out there to find a little distance.
Near the end of round 6. All right, round 6 in the books. 6 to go, perhaps. Round 8 of a scheduled 12-rounder. Hand by Benny, high atop the head of LaRouche.
Benny's starting to measure a little better with them legs now. Every time LaRouche, in the contrary, tries to get off, Benny just seems to be just a little bit out of range. Although they both still seem to have a lot of sting in both their kicks and punches. So they're both dangerous at this point to explode at any time.
LaRouche must have a jaw like a rock. He takes the shots and then keeps coming forward.
Yeah, he does, Joe. And I'm also amazed, but I'll tell you, right before LaRouche got clipped with that overhand left, he was lit up by one punch before that and tried to step back and smile it off. When he got caught with that second one that really wobbled him, and had not held on, he would have went down for the second time in the fight. LaRouche looks a little more fatigued now, and Benny seems to be growing in strength.
Benny got LaRouche atop the head again, snapped his head back, but no real damage done.
Take your time.
by Urquidez. Good combination there, Blake.
Also a good roundhouse kick with the right leg to the body.
Remember, these fighters are required. Oop, there's a pull down, I believe. And Benny gives LaRouche a look like, how dare you? I was going to say these fighters are required to use at least 8 kicks per round. If they don't, they're penalized a point. We're near the end of round 8. Here we go, round 9 of a scheduled 12-rounder. And the consensus here, Mike's side. The consensus here, Blinky Rodriguez and Carlos Palomino, is that Benny Urquidez is leading this fight right now. He has more clean shots on LaRouche than LaRouche has on him. LaRouche has been knocked down once tonight. Benny has not yet been knocked off his feet. LaRouche being warned about a groin kick. Benny says that's okay. I'll get you later. Oh, good left hand and a good right foot by Urquidez. A left hand and then a right foot. And LaRouche just keeps coming back.
What a combination by Benny. I don't know what's got LaRouche on his feet. He's got to definitely have a lot of condition, and he came well prepared for this title fight. And this crowd is really going wild now. They're getting behind Benny, and they're chanting, Benny, Benny. Another nice roundhouse kick landed to the head of LaRouche after that other series. And it seems to me that Benny was setting up LaRouche most of the fight to the lower and middle part of the body. And now here in the late rounds, he's starting to go up high with them legs, and he's being effective with them, Joe. But that LaRouche keeps coming back. He just landed a nice right hand going to the body of Benny. It's going to take a combination of hard blows to put LaRouche down.
Kidney kick by LaRouche, partially blocked by the left arm of Urquidez.
I'm sure you've noticed Benny going to the body with that straight left for the duration of the fight, and I've been waiting for him to come back with that right hook, and he hasn't yet.
Near the end of round 9. Tom LaRouche from Canada, the Canadian welterweight champ, and Benny Urquidez, holder of 2 world championships, currently the WKA super lightweight champ, trying to win the welterweight crown.
Here we are in round 10, and from what I can see, getting back to what I said about Benny's chief corner man, Benny's coming out pressing this fight, and he wants that KO because he's well ahead on points, and there's no reason for him to have to force the fight. Nevertheless, he's coming out and he's taking it to LaRouche. And Benny has turned back to the orthodox style again. Nice right hand.
Yeah, you fought this kind of fight. What do your legs feel like in the day after?
Like I said, they swelled up like a balloon and turned black and blue.
Are they dead the next day? I mean, can you have trouble walking?
Actually, it even hurts the limb.
Good kick. Good kick by LaRouche to the face of Benny Urquidez. Left hand by Urquidez found the mark, but he was moving away from LaRouche.
Back kick by Urquidez, caught on the shoulder by LaRouche. If that back kick lands on the body, it could be devastating. LaRouche is starting to be able to catch Benny's leg sweeps with that front leg check. There it goes again. He just caught another one.
Round 10 is almost over. These are 2-minute rounds. All right, 10 of 12 in the books. Here we go now, round 11 of a scheduled 12. Benny Urquidez and Tom LaRouche. Urquidez hasn't fought in a year. In his super lightweight division, he simply couldn't find anybody worthy of trying to take the crown away. So he hasn't fought, Thereby, he's moving up in the welterweight division, trying to take the crown in that upper weight division. Oh, good right hand by Urquidez. Boy, LaRouche can take a punch. Carlos, what do you do against a guy who takes a punch? Just keep punching and hope that one of them's going to knock him away, huh?
That's right. You just got to keep doing your own thing and not let that bother you, knowing that you're hitting the guy with some of your best shots and he's still here. You got to keep working. First of all, you never go step in there looking for a knockout, and if it comes, it comes. But when you hit a guy with your best shots and he's still there, you got to just keep going and concentrate on keeping you cool and throwing your combinations.
Don't get demoralized, but keep doing what you do best.
That's right.
This is round 11. Benny got him again with the left hand, but it was kind of a grazing blow. Spinning back kick blocked by the right arm of LaRouche, and Benny comes back with the left hand. Well, LaRouche got Benny that time. Pretty good shot to the head, snapped his head back. Round 11 almost over. And there it is, one more to go. All right, here we go, the final round, round 12. For the world welterweight title. Benny Urquidez and Tom LaRouche. The Jets getting about ready to take off. And he's stalking him now, looking for the knockout perhaps. Good left hand, snap the head back. Another left hand. LaRouche just keeps coming back. And a roundhouse, couple of roundhouses on the left hand.
Put his hands and feet together like that.
LaRouche is taking a beating this round, but he keeps coming back. Good kick to the kidney by Benny with the left leg. But as Carlos Palomino and Blinky Rodriguez have pointed out, Benny trying to be careful because he can walk in. If LaRouche is still fighting now, he can walk into something unexpected.
Yes, he should be careful, Joe. He's winning this fight, but at the same time, he's coming out with a series of hands and feet combinations that are really landing on their mark. And I'll tell you another thing is that stamina don't seem to be a factor here. They're both still strong here in this last and final round.
Round 12, final round of this world middleweight bout. Urquidez 56-0. LaRouche 24-2. Benny trying to remain undefeated and pick up another weight crown.
Benny's winning this fight, Joe, and he's still pressing the action. Benny's the people's champion, and he likes to perform for the people. He's coming out here and he wants to give everything he has in this last round. But the same thing with LaRouche. LaRouche is here to fight, and he's proving it.
Round 12 almost over. Good left hand by LaRouche, and there's the end of the fight. Both fighters still on their feet, and they're getting a standing ovation.